run for. I wonder now if we can get peace with them. I think we might have gotten peace with them. I think with their capital fallen. Yes, there it is. I think we can also perhaps move some of these armies up to the border.
Yes.
Here. It's going to be a long trek along the Syrian desert as well, but we can use some of the roads perhaps, but mind you, some of the roads are way off. Okay, we'll have to I think we're going to move these our forces up to here.
Forward.
So they're going to try and use the coast road, go through Baghdad and then up and around here, so that's absolutely fine.
Make ready.
But whatever happens, we want to be able to ready to strike. We can't move through the mountain. The mountains block us, but we can get through this pass here. So wait, Russia. Don't do it, Russia. Cry havoc, my friends, and let slip the dogs of war. There it is. But who will come to their aid? No one. It's war you want, and the war you shall have, sir. Greetings and welcome to episode 173 of my Empire Total War Darth Mod USA campaign. This, my friends, is how we left it last time, where we are already engaged in a battle here to defeat the last remnants of the German armies here in Transylvania in the Carpathian Mountains. Now, this would of course give us access to the rear here of the German forces, the German nation, or what is left of it, shall we say. But it also gives us the ability to perhaps pull some of these forces back. We are now, of course, at war with Russia, and of course, as you can see, way in the distance, probably you can't actually see it, but way in the distance there, we're looking possibly at pushing out from St. Petersburg. Now, the council really has been an absolute wonder in its advice. It really, really has, saying, man, you've got to strike, you've got to get rid of Persia as quickly as you can, try and deal with the Germans as quickly as you can, because, of course, I know we've been saying it for a long time, but the war with Spain looms large. It really, really does. It's something that's going to consume a vast amount of our resources. Now, of course, we've got a huge amount of our military assets currently pinning Persia back into the single region they have left. It's going to take a huge amount to push through there because they still have a considerable amount of military available to themselves. And we've also, as I said, committed quite a bit, including the Marine Corps, which is still there in the Middle East. But I've got a feeling that might be called on very, very soon. Of course, the war with Russia is also called. Now, I am intrigued as to wonder whether Spain is once again using a proxy to try and weaken us, because I'm not sure if they're allied with Spain, Russia. That could be a possibility. And if they've got trade as well, then they could possibly look at the angle that they are using Russia to sort of weaken us, as it were. Remember, we've got that almost our own Maggio line there on the border there of France, and our own sort of spine we have running down the middle of Europe there. We've got that sealed off, but there's still a few gaps, there's still a few holes. Some of the council, of course, calling us to fill those gaps in, fill those holes in, making sure there's no way the Spanish can wrap around and flank behind us. We've got to be careful here. We mustn't become complacent at all. We must not become complacent at all. And of course, in the homelands, of course, we've now removed the last vestiges of the rebels, which were once Swedish-held lands. Sweden is now ours. So we've guarded that northern redoubt. Then, of course, some of the council saying, perhaps, Mal, you want to look at what's happening with Genoa and Venice as well. Hold off there. Just hold off there until you get some more assets into play there, because you don't want to tip. You don't want to tip the Spanish hand in their favour. You've got to be careful we don't get Spain at war with us just yet, because otherwise that's like a three-front war, and that's going to be a brutal campaign to say the least. But let's deal with what's in front of us here now. As you can see, we're up against a rather depleted garrison here in Transylvania. Now, for some reason, it's giving us equal odds here, but let's be honest, we are packing quite a punch here. We're packing nearly 12,000, over 12,000. Nearly 13,000, I beg your pardon, against 2,500, just under 2,500. But as you can see, they've taken quite a beating here. Our siege here has decimated their ranks. But we've just got to be careful. We mustn't become complacent. That would be our undoing, possibly. But again, we have committed a huge number of our forces here, particularly to remove these armies here. That's at least 2 armies there, right at the very end of the Carpathian sort of pass. Now, the Transylvania, the Carpathian Pass here. Let's go what we got here, what we coming in. Okay, many of these forces need to be, excuse me, my friends, retrofitted. As you can see, we've still got quite a lot of the sort of the previous regiments of cavalry, which we don't need. We want the cuirassiers in here. Everything else is looking good here, including here. And this is what we want. This is the army that is more robust. Of course, we've still got to change out this here, but so retrofitting some of these armies, you can see even the army attacking here is going to be a requirement. I think we'll probably bring this army in here. I'd imagine we'll probably have broken through the walls by then. Imagine we've only got 2 cannon with us, which is a little bit... It's going to hold us back, mind you. Actually, they're attacking us, which is excellent. So they must be moving out. They must have... Yeah, we've sieged them for so long, they're coming out to try and attack us, which is absolutely fine. So cavalry will be probably what we need here. We've also got the 4th Continental Dragoons. We'll put the artillery at the back here in terms of the where it comes in. Let's bring our most senior regiments to the fore, and I think that should suit us just right. I think these 2 armies can deal with this army, or what's left of it at least. We've got the mortars, which are the absolute bane here. We've got some Minutemen, the Western European infantry, beg your pardon, some Landwehr. And yeah, I think that's these 2 are probably the only regiments that are nigh on at full strength. Anyway, that's enough of my talking. Let's begin this battle, my friends. Transylvania. If we can capture Transylvania, we then control that mountain pass there. France is also very, very aggrieved with us. So we've got to be careful what we're doing here. Very, very careful indeed. We mustn't become complacent. Just because we've got a lot of forces doesn't mean that we can't be hit hard. We've already found out against Persia. We've lost Baghdad. And we almost come to the point of them storming sort of Syria, as it were, Damascus, and if we've lost that as well, our whole sort of Middle Eastern front could have been unhinged. We've got to be careful. But we will be victorious, my friends, ultimately. If we can defeat Germany as well, what a boon that will be. Now, the topography here is a very, very cold evening. My goodness me, this is cold. Now we've got a huge deployment zone here, both equal on this flank here. Imagine I don't know if they're going to come out to us. That's going to be the key here. Are they going to come and charge out at us? I doubt it. But we will be set ready to move here, particularly our cavalry. So let's put our cavalry to one side. We've got to watch out for those 8-inch mortars. They're an absolute monster. Of course, we can dig in as well. So we've been here for so long, we can dig in. We've got General Morgan Beckham here, who is one of our longest serving generals. I kid you not, my friends. He's been here from the very start. We've also got our artillery here. 2 regiments. So what we'll do is we'll just set them over here, just out of the way, just so we can get ourselves properly organised. We've got the cuirassiers. We've got plenty of cavalry here in this army. Plenty of cavalry. We'll mix these 2 up together as well, but we'll just set them back a little bit here, just in case, because those mortars will do terrific damage. Got these cuirassiers and regiments horse here, and we've got another regiment of cuirassier and horse here as well. So we might just... Wow, 201 and 220, 20, wow, that's extraordinary. Now, we've cleared the way here. I think we'll just set our guns forward a fair bit here, just so we can... That's more like it, that's more like it, sir. So you're really going to really put down some harsh fire upon them. Where is the... How far will they reach in? Only here, so we might just bring them forward a little bit more. Again, just being wary of what's in front of us here. Let's just move some of this infantry to one side here so we can... That's more like it. A little bit forward here so we can get that arc of fire much further forward. That's more like it. That's more like it. Now, let's have a defensive force here. I think we'll have some of the fresher units in the front, and we can also dig in as well here, the trenches. That's excellent. Oh, look at that. Right, let's put some trenches. Again, we're going to use some of the fresher regiments here, just to have them on defensive duty. Look at that. We haven't had defensive deployables for a long time. That's how much time we've been on the attack. It's been one of the first times we've been on attack with defensive deployables. Right, I think. Yep. Let's just make sure we got the left here covered as well, because we will be sending out forces to attack. Where's our? I think we'll attack on the right hand side as well. We'll just shield them here. Will they hide in this long grass? Indeed they will. Look at that. We want them to pounce and move around. We've got to watch out for those 8-inch mortars. I kid you not, my friends, that will be an absolute brute. Let's stretch them out here. Let's put them in some proper formations here. Much better. Look at that, hidden beautifully here. I think can we attack? We've got plenty on this side to attack as well. So I think what we will do is we'll have one more regiment on the right flank here. We do want to attack. We're not going to stand by. We are going to attack ourselves. We've got these 3 regiments here. Oh, I think we'll just put them at an act. I wonder if we can put them in here, and this will cover them. Indeed, look at that. All hidden. Absolutely fantastic. We're just going to wait. We're just going to wait here. We've got another regiment here, which I think we shall put over here on this right flank here. We're just going to have this army to punch, this sort of small task force to punch outwards if need be. General here. Come on, gentlemen. Look lively. I think we are now ready to strike. We'll just put the cavalry up here just in case they try and flank us from this direction here. Alright, let's begin. Let's take this fight, my friends. Let's take this fight. Look at that, they're outside here as well. Oh my goodness me, look at that. Oh my goodness me. There's those 8-inch mortars. Let's get them, lads. We've got to punch through. These generally get an absolute butchered here. Let's get into them, lads. Don't dawdle. We've got to punch a hole straight through here. Look at this. Deal with this. They're attacking us. Oh my goodness me. They almost caught us on the hop then. They almost caught us on the hop then. What the blazes is going on there? How has that happened? How is this possible? Did we get rid of? Yes, look at that. How is that possible even? Oh, look at that. We've been absolutely decimated here. Now, I have been warned by reinforcements. I've not been looking after my reinforcements properly, so I'm just going to make sure we get them out of harm's way. We've caught them. That's more like it. Look at this, they're coming for us, they're coming for us. They're really coming for us here, my goodness me. Gentlemen, let's go. Cavalry's moving through. We set them against almost a box here to box them in. Look at these fiends here. They're going to be an absolute menace. And what we will do, I think, is move one of these regiments. I'm going to take this. These mortars are an absolute pain. Let's get them. Come on, lads. Oh, they're wavering, of course. Let's finish this off. Come on, lads. This cavalry's been an absolute joy to see. Look at that, just swamping them. Stop me to try and stop us from going into here. We've got to catch them before they do that. Let's get them, lads. Oh, that's a joy to see. These mortars are an absolute menace. Yes, we've got him, sir. Gone. We absolutely vanquished them here. What the blazes are they doing here? They're going to get absolutely obliterated if they just stand here like lemons. Move it, sir. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Even he's had enough. Yeah, they've had enough. Yes! Let's get in there, gentlemen. Captured. Yes! The Battle of Transylvania, my friends. Now, that went exactly according to plan. We absolutely obliterated. Look at that. We lost 460 men. They've got 144 remaining. What a battle, look at that. Cuirassiers, wonderful job. British Horse did a fair job as well. Cuirassiers, Light Infantry did wonderfully here. Look at that. That should be ours. Come on, sir. What will Germany do here? They're just sort of loitering and trying to raid our lines here. We've got to resist the temptation, because Minsk is going to be a battle par excellence. It really is. My goodness me, that's going to be a tough fight there. Naples, they don't like us at all, Naples. That's to say the least. Mughal Empire, got to watch out for what they're doing. Afghanistan again, they're not going to be friendly with us at all. Ottomans again. The council saying we should, once we've dealt with Persia, we should move back towards the sort of the north or southern Mediterranean, should I say, and then move against the Ottomans, Italian states. I wonder what they're doing. Oh, wait a minute. Wait just a... Oh, look at... Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Now that was totally uncalled for, my goodness me. Now I know some of you are going to say, man, you've got to fight this battle. I guess we could in a lot of ways, couldn't we? I guess we could fight this battle and see if we can just whittle these down. I'm not the best commander on the water, I'm really not. But we do outnumber them here with these. Mind you, this one is right down here. Mind you, they've got the same here. This ship of the line. They do outnumber us here, but let's see if we can. Let's take this fight. Let's take this fight. Let's do this. Let's do some damage to them. I can't guarantee. I cannot guarantee this is going to end well because I'm a terrible admiral. I really am. My best campaigning foot is definitely on the ground on terra firma, but now the wind is this way here, so this is going to be a tough deployment for us to say the least. But we shall do what we can. So the wind is in this direction here. We might just try and angle well, actually it's all the way over here, the wind. Let's begin. Goodness me, this is going to be a really tough fight. Look at that. We simply are not moving at all. Come on, lads. Come on. Let's go. Come on, gentlemen. Come on. I do love these ships and all the crews and it's absolutely fantastic. This. Climbing up the ropes. Wonderful. They've probably got it in their favour, looks like, with the... Let's speed things along here. Let's speed things along here. Look at that. The Yekaterina. They got the sails in their favour here. Let's just see if we can. Let's try at least try and get some fire upon them, because they're going to definitely fire upon us. Gosh, this could be an absolute disaster. Especially with my skills as an admiral, my goodness me, it's going to be a disaster. But look at that, they got full sails there available to them. We've basically got to stay where we are here and try and do our best. Just to try and get some gunfire on them here. going totally against the wind here, but I just want to try and get a fire on this one here. There's a ship with a second ship line here, but Alenia, Iona, Dub, and Smeely, or Smelly. Oh my gosh, this is going to be brutal. As if things couldn't be bad enough, the wind is not in our favour. Come on, gentlemen, come on now. We've got to fire on them first. Come on. Come on, give them a salvo, lads. Give them a barrage. Are we out of range? That's more like it. That's a good salvo. We've got more guns. Come on now, come on lads. Even if they just sail past us, we can probably maybe be able to move into the wind and then catch them on the flank here. Even if we just do some damage and then we can, once they've gone past once, we can then... Come on. Oof. Taking some fire. We're okay here, we're okay. Come on, where are those guns? If they go past us, we might just swing the entire fleet around here. Come up behind them then. That's more like it. Well done, lads. This is a wonder. That's more like we've given this Russian fleet a good pounding here. Look at this. This ship is not looking in good health at all. None of our guns are still intact here, that's what we do. Oh, this is going to be a standoff, this is. Keep firing, lads, keep firing. You've got more guns here. We've got a lot more. Look at that, and the morale is sinking heavily here. Look at that, the morale is not in good shape at all, it really isn't. God, just keep hitting them here, keep hitting them. We've got 102 guns here, battering them here. Come on, lads. Got hull damage. They've got hull damage. That was a shot and a half there. Don't get out of fire. Well, actually, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. We'll just keep tweaking this ship here so it just keeps constantly in. Oh, look at that. This is taking an absolute pounding, the ship here. The morale is almost completely gone here. I'm just going to keep this ship in our focus here. Come on, lads, come on. If we can bring this ship down, it'll be an absolute boon. If we can bring this ship down here, oh wow, what a fight that would be. Come on, he's gotta go, it's gotta go soon. He's got to break soon. It has to look at that. The morale is almost non-existent here. Gotta break this one here. Hull damage. My goodness, we're taking a heck of a beating here. It's sinking. It's sinking. It's sinking. I don't believe it's sinking. I don't believe it. We're going to try and use that as his cover. I have no idea what's going on here. We've got the wind in our favour. That was a good manoeuvre. They've used this ship here as cover. Oh, look at that. 102 guns right on it here. Come on. Keep firing. Got a good scope of field of fire here before he gets out of our range. What a wonder to see. Always wavering. It's always on fire. Fire out. Drats. Surely it's got to sink soon. This is a tough ship, I've got to be fair. Wow. A real tough ship. vessels. They're losing slightly, sir. Look at that. Come on, we've got to take out these ships here. He's gone. They're routing. They've had enough. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Are we actually going to win this? I don't believe it. Not speak too soon. Don't just whisper it. This ship here, Pasco, has done absolutely incredible work here. It's routing. He's had enough. Oh, they've had enough. They surrendered. The ship here has done an absolute... What a joy this has been. General gone, their morale has just absolutely sunk. Oh, look at that. Okay. Look at that, bringing some firepower on here. Have it straight back at you, sir. Have it straight back at you. No. No. Put that fire out, Jim. Put that fire out. Demasted, look at that. Gone. Surrendered. Surrendered. Let's get him. We're going for it, we're going for it. We're going for it, look at this, we're going for it. We're chasing them down, we're chasing them down. It's gone. Come on, come on. Don't tell me you've actually won a battle. Don't tell me I've won a naval battle. Come on, lads, come on. It's routing. Come on, lads, get in there. Let's go. Come on, run them down. They've gone, they've gone. I don't believe it. I don't believe I've won a naval battle. I don't believe it. We got them. Stand by, stand by. Stand by. Lads. You've surrendered. Look at they got there's no chance. They've got no chance against this US fleet. Look at this. Oh, look at this. We rule the waves, sir. actually won a naval battle. I cannot believe it. Yeah, we'll take the heavy first rate. So no, we won't take that one. We'll take that one, that one. No, that one fought really well. We'll take those. We'll take those. Oh, wow. And the army's gone. The entire Russian army's gone. Wow. Ooh, they're pulling away from St. Petersburg. Aha. Wow. Persia's still like a Spain. So my gosh, Spain is just gigantic. Venice not doing. Now, why would we pay you 6,300? No, peace will be fine, but not at that cost. No. It's Courland, Greece, Norway. As the council also saying, perhaps we'd like to get Britain on the mainland, but getting Britain on the mainland is going to be very difficult indeed, my friends. Very difficult indeed. That's absolutely fine. So we've got Drill Master +5 unit campaign with excellent oh, excellent. Yeah, we got a lot of raiding going on here, but look at that. We'll deal with these Pennsylvania. Aha! Our fleet has arrived. We just want to reinforce. Because the council's also requested we move against the Mughal Empire and bring that under siege as well. So we just might reinforce. I think we're going to reinforce this here, but I think we'll just send this fleet down to here, and it'll just add a little bit more firepower in this region. Especially now, as you can see, look at that now. That's a powerful navy. Oh my goodness me, that navy will effectively rule this whole. And we've also been requested by the council to start blockading these ports here, because you can see they're bringing a huge amount of money in here. Huge, look at that there. 14,000 coming into this port here. 19,000 goes to Spain. But now mind you, we've cut off Great Britain as well, 11,000. That's what we've got to be careful of. There's 11,000 going to Italian states from here. This seems to be the main port here. Surat. 14,000 there going in and out of there. That's incredible. Mind you, look at this. We've opened this this route here now. We mustn't. Oh, we're at full strength here now. We are. Look at that. Marine Corps is at full strength again. That is an absolute wonder. Dude, my friends. I think everything else is at full strength. We're also trying to move these gentlemen up here, so we can strike along the board. We couldn't probably get in here. No, it's a very thin gap we've got here to work with.
Immediately. Your humble servant.
So as you can tell,
Anything more?
this will be a very difficult operation here, because we're going to be squeezing through this gap here. Mind you, this here, Mesopotamia, is ours. So we could actually move up into here, right onto the border. Going to repair and replenish here. As you can see, we've got a huge number of armies. They're going to be moving up, because we are going to dispose of Persia. Actually, we could probably we can't attack. We have to attack from a very narrow front here as well. So we might send these armies actually up through here into Armenia.
Forward. March. Yes, sir. Setting up camp. Onward. Yes. Making forward.
Because now we've freed up this, we've got a massive force going through here.
Forward. Ready for orders. Maneuvers.
This might be overkill, but we've had to deal with the Persians before, and we know that you cannot underestimate them at all. This force, though, I think we can probably pull back. Oh no, we'll send it up. Actually, we'll probably send it through this here to join this army group that's going to assault through Armenia and attack from this way. So Azerbaijan really is going to be where we're going to start hitting here. That's their last bastion is here. Once we can take that, we can then probably move an army into Esfahan, and we can remove the Marine Corps for operations elsewhere, i.e. primarily against the Russians. We could probably also move. We could even use the Marine Corps and attack the Crimea, take this away from them. What a joy that would be! My goodness me, that would be an absolute wonder. Look at this. Ooh. Look at Kiev here. Why is that? Wait a minute. Who are France at war with? Oh, they're at war with Russia as well. Wait a minute. So Russia don't have any allies at all. Spain is still hostile towards us, but no, they don't have, no, they're allies of the Courland. They're at war with France. Oh, the plot thickens, my friends. The plot thickens. We've got a lot. Look at that, and they've moved completely away from St. Petersburg. They've freed up all of these forces, so we might start heading for Moscow. But I'm going to leave that in the council's hands, my friends. As always, my friends, thank you for your wonderful support and advice. It's been absolutely exemplary. It really, really has. As always, please be safe whatever you're doing. Please keep your comments coming down below. They've been absolutely fantastic to read. The advice has been exemplary. It really has. Really, really been wonderful. Thank you for your very kind words as well. It means a lot, my friends. But until next time, bye for now.